Morning, my name is Raleigh. I'm an alcoholic and an addict. I'm childish, emotionally sensitive, and grandiose. We're going to continue my story this morning. I would like to put out there, I've been sober for 4.5 years now, and I'm at peace and I'm actually thriving in life. I got some really good comments about people that were concerned about my well-being because they thought it was real time in what I'm telling my story. I'm just recapping what happened to me in hopes that someone else might be able to watch everything I've put out there and find some hope. Or find some help or some hope in the situation that they're in. So I'm in a low-income apartment in a bad neighborhood where my father's dropped me off. I've lost my job. I have no way of making money. My dad and mother moved to southern Missouri, and I have nothing now. The only way I can use and drink is to turn to crime. I have no food, and I would always choose to use or drink instead of to have food, and that decision would start to catch up with me. And I'm dying of malnutrition. I can barely get out of bed. I'm not taking care of myself. All my hygiene, there is no hygiene. The apartment is, one room is covered in mold. The floor is covered in empty alcohol containers. There's a pathway to the front door and a pathway to the bathroom. My sister is at Costco one day and says she has an overwhelming feeling that she needs to buy me food. Upon knocking on my door, I'll never forget the look on her face when I opened that door, and she dropped the food and just yelled, "You are going to die." And I said to her, I cannot get sober here, right? And I just knew that death was inevitable at that point in time. She calls my father. He calls me back and says, "Why is your sister calling me about you?" And I can only imagine being my parents and watching your child go through what I went through. So I got in a car, still hungover, withdrawing, sick. I ran a fever for over a month. I was close to death at that point in time regularly, and my mind, body, and soul are just poisoned on a daily basis. And I still haven't bottomed out. So the poem today is called Blessings. Thanks for watching.